And in the past 6.5 years, we have tried as an administration to ensure that we have a reasonable peace in our state. And good enough, God has helped us. Our people have cooperated with us. And that have also helped us in terms of ensuring that we continue the building of relevant infrastructure, even as a whole number of persons are trooping into the state. And so we were taken aback this morning when we saw a report in the Vanguard where the British High Commission talked about 12 states where they are asking their citizens not to go on account of possible attack by Boko Haram. And we want to believe that it was an error. Maybe whoever wanted to type that has been so much in love with data, and I didn't know when he added the name of data. Because just last month, less than a month ago, on the 21st of September, even the #1 British citizen in Nigeria was here in data. I'm talking about High Commissioner Katrina. She was here. She lauded the state government in terms of what we are doing. She appreciated the fact that she was very much warmly welcomed. She even visited some communities, and we didn't have any element of any report that points to the direction that her life was threatened. So we couldn't have imagined where this particular advisory is coming from. You can go back and play the tape. She commended us, commended everything that the state government is doing. And she even commended our effort in terms of how she was welcome and the issue of security. Don't forget that the British authorities has a lot of investment in data, particularly in the oil sector. And none of those is at risk of being threatened. So what happened between less than a month and now? And I do know from report that advisory coming from these international communities is not something you process within just 1 or 2 days. If they were processing that information by the time she came, she should have been able to say, well, we are looking at this or looking at that. But you know that is not the situation. And so, and if there was anything like that, the #1 British citizen couldn't have decided to head in that direction. There are so many states in the country. I didn't read of her visiting most of the other states. But she came here. And she did not only end up in the government house, she also visited some of our communities without having to go with her more time.
Right away broadband, and what we could do to kind of connect you with some of the UK entrepreneurs. The UK is the biggest what's called unicorn investors in Europe, so in other words we have the greatest number of tech startups, and in Africa, and that's Nigeria. So I think there's a natural kind of meeting of minds around that. So we're interested to talk to you around your plans for the economy. And also another area where we could collaborate is around palm oil, which I think there is potential here for. We have programs going on in other states where we could look to support that. But there are some immediate issues around obviously the open grazing, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on how we can make the livestock transformation program really work here. So lots of issues around economy, security, obviously challenging. I hear that under your tenure there has been some improvements, but I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that. The farmer-herder conflict, which of course links to the livestock transformation program, the kidnapping, what is the
Data is very, very safe. Data is welcoming. Data is available for both foreign and local investors. Data is much more conducive for anybody to operate, whether in terms of business, in terms of leisure, in terms of work, or whatever you think is worth doing and justifiable in any reasonable human society. We have tried to build a very peaceful state because we do realize that peace is at the bedrock of whatever form of development that you want to bring to bear and add value to the lives of the people. And that is why, as an administration, we have continued along that line to ensure that we evolve policies and programs that will help us ensure that there is peace all the way. Our own data is not within the league of where Boko Haram operates. That's one. And so that intelligence for us is something that we do not want to lay credence to. I want to encourage the British authorities, and indeed any other foreign national, to continue to see reason to do business with Delta, to travel down to Delta for the purpose of leisure, investment, and any other form of interaction, because God has helped us to galvanize the different energies in our people to ensure that our people are very, very peace-loving and working very hard to have a much more progressive state.